Workplace productivity. What are we doing? What's changed?
Employees are now driving the business to change the way that the business operates. And a key thing around that is very much around collaboration. You need to be able to get hold of information across organisation, and you need to be able to share information across the organisation as well.
When we surveyed our business leaders, 83% of them said that employee experience was a high priority, with over half of them saying it was their highest priority.
It's about supporting those leaders on that journey. They're obviously recognising the importance of employee experience and the link to productivity. Having a good employee experience drives productivity. You can save costs in terms of staff retention. You can attract new talent. People, if they feel engaged and they're collaborating across the business, they're more likely to be innovative and creative, and that obviously benefits the business. How can we help them? Well, we can help them through engaging with them in a consultative manner, building out those approaches to those solutions to create a more collaborative environment. Building strong offerings, minimizing downtime, reducing friction and frustration, creating tool sets and system sets that are actually linked together to give you those extensive workflows across the organisation. And I think that's the bit that Lenovo can support with in terms of the technology, but also the support model as well.
It's not just about having the right tool, it's about how you implement it within the business.
The tooling is an enabler, ultimately. It's very, very much human-centric now. It needs to be hyper-personalised based on the individual and what the individual needs, and that then links back to the flexibility around how they work, how they can drive productivity.
So what problem are we trying to solve?
The problem is ultimately to try and help drive productivity. The challenges that we're seeing is, we talked about the slow adoption of AI. You've got all the governance, you've got the risk, you've got the compliance, security aspects, data privacy. You need to have good data that you can utilize to actually provide that data into the LLMs to do all the training aspects as well. So that, I think, is why businesses have been a bit cautious, because it's very easy for these projects to get out of hand and spend a lot of money very quickly. And I think to drive the productivity, as we said, it's not just about the tooling, it's also about having those processes that support the tooling. How do you create that magical employee experience that provides that collaboration, seamlessly integrated tooling, but you also balance out all of the governance and the risk pieces and the security pieces as well?
What's the Lenovo approach?
So I think our approach is very much a consultative approach with customers. We want to listen to their challenges. We want to support them. We want to understand their pain points and what objectives they're trying to drive. In terms of what we have, we can do everything from advisory and consultancy. We have DWS offerings around service desk, unified endpoint management, security, collaboration, and productivity. So we cover the full end-to-end suite. And as everybody knows, we can do everything from pocket to cloud. I think the key thing here is it's no longer just about the technology from a Lenovo perspective. Those offerings are professional and managed services that can be sold as standalone offerings or sold together. On top of that, we've got best-in-class technology. Obviously, we've got 10,000 delivery resources who are highly skilled and certified. We can support over 180 countries. And actually, one of the best references is Lenovo itself as a company. We provide our own IT in-house, and many of the offerings that we provide are delivered in-house. And as a result of that, we've got 70,000 users globally to support. We've also got some very strong alliance partners with key players in this area, the likes of Microsoft and ServiceNow. That allows us to be on the bleeding edge of technology.
If anybody is struggling with their workplace productivity, what do they do next?
Reach out to us. We can then start looking at their requirements and start building some approaches through a discovery or consultative approach.
Lenovo.